So Yuffie, the ninja.
Yeah, I know.
So what they did was you play the first story with Barra, Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud. You get Red 13, but you don't get to play with him yet because they weren't prepared to like get him.
Red
like
13 didn't show up until after you left the big city and went out into the world.
No. You get him in Midgard, but when you're in the science area, when you're in Shinra Corp, when you're in there, that's when you get him, and then like shortly after that, you go outside.
Did they change the story, kind of?
No. But like they do that, and what happened is when you get him, then you finish up the Shinra Tower. You do that whole scene escaping Shinra because they're outside, and that's when you can get Yuffie. It's right in those first few bushes if you answer questions correctly.
Right, I got you. You know how long it's been since I played the original Final
Like I said, my memory works so fucking weird. But what they did is they added shortly after Cloud would have got to Midgard and settled up in this story, because they just added a lot to Midgard. They just added a ton of story. So they added where Yuffie is in the background, helping out in her own way. And you get her version of her story before she leaves Midgard. Because she talks about that in the game, but you don't get to experience it, so they expanded upon it. And the ending of that is when they dropped the plate. That was her ending, and then right before, it was just like, what?
Now I'm going to have to find that game and play it, because I know it was on Xbox Game Pass for a while.
You'll be able to play the remake, but the intermission is PS5 exclusive.
That's why.
They're doing once a year they're releasing the other ones to the other consoles. That was their exclusivity.
So the whole Xbox next gen. I started out with Xbox 360 back when Xbox Live had just started in 2000.
Yeah, I had 6 of those. That's why I don't buy Xbox anymore.
When Xbox One when they were getting ready to come up with the next gen system, I started to contemplate, well, I mean, should I transfer over to PlayStation? Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And then the monetary side of that kicked in, and I realized how much money I'd spent in DLCs and digital content and digital games up until that point. I was like, no, I'd have to rebuy all that all over again. I spent over $6,000 in games and DLC.
Same. We're gamers.
I can't justify switching complete console systems and not have anything to look back on. You know what I mean?
Jeez, I've been playing PlayStation 3 since Castlevania 3D came out, because that's when I caved and got a PS3, and I wish I did a longer time ago, because Xbox was so it just never fit with me. It just didn't feel right, because I was always a PlayStation guy.
Well, the big thing for me was the controllers. PlayStation controller. I had a PlayStation for years. Civilization 2 was one of my favorite games on PlayStation, as well as Twisted Metal, Metal Gear Solid, Solid Snake, and what was the other one? Shoot, I can't remember the other. Of course, Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
But the big thing for me was the controllers. Because of my arthritis and my hands being the way they are, the PlayStation controllers are really kind of a little bit too small for me to really grip onto the proper way. And the triggers, the R and left and right triggers, seem so fragile, because they're just this little plastic plate and a spring.
For PlayStation 2, yeah. PlayStation 3, yes.
These are built into the controller. It's not. There's no gap in between here that can accidentally be hit.
Yeah, that's these. The PlayStation 5s are like that now.
Oh, no kidding! They finally changed it.
PlayStation 3 was like that. Yeah, the PS5 is like that. Hell, I still have my Xbox 360. I only play on it maybe every now and then if I'm in the mood to play.
In the mood. That would be Jenna. I know that. I know that texting.
Jenna's awesome. Jenna is fucking awesome. But yeah, that was when I switched over. I'm I wish I never. You're in trouble.
The what?
Penis wrinkles.
The pizza or the
The penis wrinkles.
Oh, I think my sister fucked up on dinner. She was making egg rolls, and I think she burnt them. So I think she's ordering pizza.
It's okay.
No, that's not okay.
Because you're hungry, huh?
I'm fucking starving, and I was in the mood for fucking egg rolls.
Now you get pizza in like 2 hours.
I had pizza for lunch, and I didn't even like that. I ate like half of it, and I was like, bleh. She went upstairs squishy.
Fair enough. So
yeah. It's our house.
No, you're good. Yeah, the PS5s were like that. PS4s were like that.
Right.
But I had 6 Xbox 360s, and I'm like, no more.
Yeah, see, I had one Xbox 360. It red ringed 3 times, and I fixed it all 3 times.
I'm like, no. This is garbage. I'd rather buy a foreign. I'd rather go to Japan and get my stuff.
Hey, to each his own. To each his own.
Like, yeah, that's really what it is. And it's just so if it's
it was the same thing when PlayStation 2 came out. You had the Dreamcast. You had the Xbox game. What was it? The Xbox 6 or the Nintendo 64. And then there was the other system. I can't remember. PlayStation 2, the Dreamcast, Nintendo N64. I could have swore there was another system in there.
But anyway, not the 64. It was the GameCube.
Well, the
64, and then it was GameCube a little bit later.
Right.
Like Dreamcast, that was like the in between. And Odin's Asylum, thank you for that rate of 2. Welcome everyone.
What's
they
up,
rated. Please enjoy. Please have fun and ask questions.
By all means, talk and chatter.
You're right.
N64 had one of my favorite games, of course, GoldenEye. James Bond GoldenEye.
Perfect Dark. That turret.
But my all-time favorite was Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Never played that, but you gotta admit that fucking suitcase, fucking turret destroys you. The fucking see-through fucking railgun destroys you.
I cannot believe I can come up with people that know the suitcase turret.
That thing was awesome though. That fucking shoot with the fucking hydrate. Fuck you, but I love you. Odin's has a question for Ral.
All right, go ahead, Odin. What's your question, sir?
You sink any more ships lately?
Sink any more ships? You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Oh shit.
I did not sink that ship. It sank itself.
Okay, It sank itself, huh?
So Hostile and I are playing Sea of Thieves. My very first time playing this here, 2 or 3 days ago. And we got into a fight with a fucking skeleton boat, and we had taken damage, and he's like, "Yeah, here, fix the boat." Doesn't tell me how to fix the boat, just tells me fix the boat.
Well,